President of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Gashagua, who is also my neighbor at home, our CS, Minister of Education, Honorable Ezekiel Mashogu, Your Excellency, the Governor of Kiambu County, Honorable Matangi, and all government senior officials that are in our midst today, all the elected leaders that are with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Yes, I'm Teresa, the Chief Principal. I'm the host. Thank you, Your Excellency, for gracing our occasion. We are delighted. I want to show you our teachers. Kindly, our teachers, stand up where you are. We are a big team of teachers, 76 of us. We are managing and teaching and impacting knowledge to our 2,062 girls. Thank you, our teachers. I also work very closely with the members of the management, led by Professor Kefa. Kindly, our BOM members, wherever you are, feel appreciated. You can also stand up. Thank you, our BOM members. Your Excellency, it is a full house. We also work very closely with our parents. I can see the turn-up has been very good. Thank you, our parents, though the invite was a bit short. We are impressed that you've turned up in good numbers. About 4,000 parents are with us today. Girls, clap for your parents. They are led by the PA executive, led by Shemtai. Kindly, the PA executive members, there are 33 of them. Wherever you are, kindly stand up. PA executive members. Your Excellency, sir, thank you, you may get seated. That is the team that is supporting this school in terms of infrastructure. We appreciate today that you found time to be with us. These girls are excited. Girls, let us show our appreciation by clapping for our president. Thank you, Your Excellency. We are very happy. Thank you, sir, for giving us a school bus. You have solved all our problems of traveling. They are all solved. Our girls now, about 100 of them, will be able to undertake education tours, excursions, games, and co-curricular activities. We are humbled. Girls, can we clap? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Excellency, for the support the government has given this school. It has been immense. Most of the infrastructure you can see in the school is because of the government and the parents. We are able to accommodate 2,062 girls, both in the classrooms and in the dormitory, because of your government and because of our parents. Kindly, our students, let us appreciate our government and our parents. Sir, we are preparing this school to receive the first cohort of the CBC. We will be able to offer the 3 pathways. We have invested in the science laboratories. We have invested in the classrooms. We've invested in the dormitories. And very soon, the school will be able to accommodate and offer quality education to about 3,000 students. Sir, we support the government in its various policies. We are planting trees today, not today. So far, we've planted for the Centenary celebrations 100 trees. And today, we'll plant before the end of the day 100 trees, and we'll call it Centenary Park. We appreciate your coming, and we are humbled and very grateful. Thank you, sir. I have no words. You are coming You have lifted our spirits. Our girls and our Limuru girls will never be the same again. Our girls today are prepared to be the Kenya 1 in the national examinations. Thank you for your support. And now it is my humble pleasure to invite our area MP, Karibu sir. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William to Limuru to honor us during these 100 years. We have not been visited by a president in a secular school in Limuru particularly since the days of President Moi. So when we see you here, escorted by your deputy president, we truly feel honored. Your Excellency, as I stand here, I'm a senior parent of this school. My story is not very nice because, and I've shared this with the chalks, my father, about 100 years or so, with a brother, they were selling bananas just outside this school. And they were met by a white lady who was walking a child. And because of the way they were looking, with the tattered, clothes, dirty and black, the kid cried. And for the fact that the kid cried, the police in Kanyawa, or what we call Tigoni policemen, they were called. And these young men were given 5 strokes of the cane. And those days, they didn't have anything on their back. God in heaven, that young man who was caned for being what he was able to come here to this school to see the granddaughters. And he was escorted by an engineer who, by grace of God, is the area MP. Your Excellency, you coming here is to give the young generation hope. Give them hope because each one of them here has a dream. I know, Your Excellency, in these people here, I can see doctors. I can see professors. I can see pilots. I can see presidents and deputy presidents. And you know what? I can see mother. Your Excellency, whatever I wanted to say said by our priest, so I don't want to repeat because I agree with what they have said. I want just to say thank you because some difficult years we came and launched the sewerage treatment or the treatment works for Limuru. It's about to be finished and we would love to see you come and launch that project. Where we are, Mr. President, there is a water issue. We are getting water from Tigoni. Some of that water, through the kind courtesy of the county government, we are giving it to Kiambu, about 1,000 meter cubed every day. But we believe with your plan, which is to do Loiro too, the problems of Kiambu will be sorted out, and then we can also give our local people the water they need. The other problems, I know we can't talk all of them here, but good things are happening. This road that passes through here, it is ongoing, it is planned for, and I know in due course it will be completed to join with the Nazareth Road. The other roads that are there, I know mambo ikiwa sawa, yote itaendelea kwa sababu nikimaliza, ni wangapi mlimuona media for several hours? Mlimuona? Is he not intelligent, forthright, knowledgeable? Wale wanakubali hiyo maneno waliona. Mlimuona South Africa akiongoza maneno. He looked like the president of Africa. Our president, we are so proud of you. When we see you at the national platform, we know we are represented. And we thank God for the people of Kenya to have chosen you as the president of this nation. Asante sana. May I now ask my colleagues, because I know we are under a lot of pressure. Here there is a woman rep of Kiambu, Madam Wamuratha. Tumpigie makofi tafadhali. Next to him is the MP for Rally, Honorable Kahangara. Naona baba yao alikuwa gavana wetu, tafadhali. Sasa Your Excellency, kuna mzee mmoja alikuja hapa. Yeye karibu kufika 100 years. Councillor Dungu Jega. Alikuja hapa ndio wewe akusalimie, akubariki na ambariki Deputy President na amesimama nyuma yako. Nafikiri naona akija kwako akinyemelea kutoka nyuma. He is the longest serving councillor bila kushindwa for 5 times. We give him all the glory. Asante sana, Your Excellency. Asante sana, even for honoring that mzee who is a great man in Limuru. I want to thank you, Your Excellency, for all the time that you have given us this morning. Huyu ni mwadhoni wangu, kwa hivyo mambo yangu ya nyumbani imekuwa sawa. Your Excellency, asante sana. We wish you all the best. Na usiwe na shida, hapa tuko sawa sawa. May I now take this opportunity to call Kiambu 1, Kimani Ichung'wah, the leader of majority in national government.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa Kirago, Your Excellency the President, our Deputy President, our Governor, and all protocols observed. Na wanafunzi na wazazi wa CHOCS, hamjambo. Your Excellency, I return to CHOCS with a lot of nostalgia because 29 years ago, I drove through the gate, or rather I was driven through the gate then as a young student of the Alliance High School. Yeah, I went to Alliance. And Your Excellency, as we were driven here, Your Excellency, in our very rickety old school bus, KAA 781P, we came to pick up the Form 4 class for an excursion to Kikrok Lodge in Masai Mara. And through that trip and back, Your Excellency, I met a young, beautiful lady from Taita. And Your Excellency, I must confess, as we cleared our KCSE, I was very hopeful. But unfortunately, this girl from Taita moved on to the US, and I lost her. But I was lucky. There's a Caucasian that we met at the University of Nairobi. And she's stuck in my house, and therefore, I still feel Kotet is not so far from Chalks. But I am still looking for that girl from Taita, wherever she is. And Your Excellency, is to tell you, in Chalks, 29, 30 years ago when I was in school, there were very beautiful, intelligent young ladies. And today, Your Excellency, I can confirm. I was looking around, I can also tell there are still young, intelligent ladies in Chalks. And indeed, Your Excellency, the young lady who has walked you down from the administration block up to where you have planted the tree is a testament of the intellect in this school. And when the principal says that they will be #1 in Kenya, I look forward to celebrating with them next year when they are #1 in Kenya with hard work. And we join them, Your Excellency, in celebrating their 100 years. And thank you, Your Excellency, because when we came back here in 2019 for a function of the Mount Kenya ACK diocese, you did promise a bus. And Your Excellency, thank you, because the boys from the Alliance High School now will not bring their rickety buses here. These girls have their own brand new bus. Your Excellency, I don't want to say more than that, but since Reverend Archdeacon Kamau has told you not to worry about the noise. Na ni kweli kelele iko, Your Excellency, lakini vile mchungaji amesema unga ni kusema tulikuwa tunanunua 230. Sasa tunanunua 170 to 180 depending on the brand. Lakini kelele bado iko. Taxes, Your Excellency, you are now you have sent to Parliament your very first finance bill. And taxes were being paid before this finance bill. And taxes will still continue being paid beyond this finance bill. Yesterday, Your Excellency, you did call on those of us who are lucky to be earning salaries, to be respectful and to honor those who are not fortunate to have jobs and to earn a living. And you requested us, Your Excellency, to contribute to our national revenues so that those who have no jobs, especially our young people, through projects like the housing agenda, we may be able to create enough jobs for our young people and even young ladies like these ones in this school, that they leave this school to university and TVETs, they are guaranteed that their future is secure. Your Excellency, as you campaigned, you spoke about the bottom-up economic model. And I want to confirm, having read the finance bill is addressing exactly the issues you spoke about. And you did commit that you have a tax policy that espouses most of the principles of taxation. Chief among those principles is a principle of fairness. And it is true, Your Excellency. Those of us who are fortunate to be earning big salaries, 500,000 shillings and above, are the ones who are being asked in that finance bill to contribute a little more so that those at the bottom of the pyramid are able to be catered for. And Your Excellency, sababu mimi ni accountant, nataka nikuambie the increment of 5% from 30% to 35% of pay as you earn. For people who are earning 500,000 shillings and above, not every Kenyan is earning 500,000 shillings and above. And because the political class, including our governor here, are earning 1,000,000 shillings and above, I want to confirm to you, Your Excellency, that those of us in your team and many others even not in our team who appreciate the role that you are playing in uplifting the economy of our country, we are ready and we shall pay that incremental tax to make sure that those at the bottom of the pyramid are able to get opportunities for employment and we create wealth for our country. Sitaki kusema zaidi ya hayo. Your Excellency, kwa heshima nimwalike governor wa Kiambu atuambie kama iko wakati alipitia chokes. Lakini nataka ni confirm, Your Excellency, hii shule is among our best schools in Kiambu County. And with that, Your Excellency, allow me to invite the Governor Kiambu County, Governor Kimani Wamatangi, to make his remarks. Thank you and God bless you. Na nitarudi siku ingine mimi, Your Excellency, wakati hauko, ili tukae na hawa wasichana kidogo.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, Excellency, our Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, Cabinet Secretary, Machogu, members of Parliament led by Majority Leader Kimani Ichung'wah, our local Member of Parliament, our Women Rep, Mheshimiwa Walari, Bwana Kahangara, former Governor Waititu, our Chief Principal and your team, wachungaji wetu hapo kwenye jukwaa, Archdeacon Venerable Kamau and Archdeacon Venerable Dhandi, and our school chaplain. God is good, and all the time. Our parents, we want to welcome you here to the school and to Kiambu County. Your Excellency, I won't say much. I want first to recognize that this is one school that has made Kiambu proud, Your Excellency. When we pride ourselves as a county and people count how many exemplary schools do we have in Kiambu, if you miss out Limuru girls, then you don't know Kiambu. And I want to congratulate the leadership that has been here in this school, because continuously you have upheld us. And the current girls in school, we are certain that even this year, as you sit for your exams, you are only going to take the bar higher. Sindio? Siku ilianza aje leo? Did it start well? We had our breakfast and we enjoyed it. Now I'll tell you something before I finish, because we also have Rigiji, and you know Rigiji, Sindio, I'll tell you just before I finish. But just to say very quickly, Your Excellency, number one, I want to request mchungaji at your own time, uombe Kimani Ichung'wah, ndio hiyo mambo ya US. Ikwishe na atulie hapa sasa kwa vile ni mtu wetu. Secondly, Your Excellency, we enjoyed the small ride you gave us in the bus, as we thank you very much for giving us the bus. The small ride you gave us from there, we thank you and we enjoy it. Only that I want to thank God more that you are the president and not a bus driver. Because, and anyway, God had his plan when he made you the president. If you are a bus driver, then most of us would have a very hard time to ride. Because you have the country on your mind, and I'm sure other things. Lastly, Your Excellency, so that we are quick on time, let me acknowledge, Your Excellency, as the motto of this school, they say, that in faith we go. And as their mission is, it is true that this school has lived to its mission, which is to educate and to mentor, character and excellence, Your Excellency. And from the names we have seen of those that have come from this school, it is evident that indeed you have lived the dream. We've seen big names there, Professor Misere, Mugo. We have seen names of Akina Justice Zaluch, Justice Ngawa. And there's something about good lawyers in this school. Because when I was speaking to the head girl,
she told me she also wants to be a lawyer. Your Excellency, you will not be short of good people to stand with you in government. Lastly, kwa vile wasichana tunajua vile tulianza breakfast, na His Excellency yako hapa atatusaidia na mambo yenye tumeombwa hapa ya kujenga hiyo administration block yetu. Hiyo mzigo tumewachia rais, atafanya. Na rais anaweza, situmpigie makofi. Na rais wetu, karibu. Wakati tulikuita rais kwa vile sisi hatukubahatisha, tunajua wewe hii kazi unaweza. Na Bwana Mashogu waziri wetu, pahali unaweza kupata tutelage ile nzuri ya mambo ya kuendesha hii mambo ya masomo, huyu rais. Your Excellency, tunakumbuka wakati when you were the cabinet secretary, when you were the minister for education, what happened in this country? That time education started to excel. Sasa ile kazi tulikuwa tu tunasema wakati unamaliza hiyo yako, Your Excellency. Sasa hapa we, my brother and my boss, Rigiji. Sasa ujue hapa hawa watoto wetu wanaenjoy kukula chapati. Ama ni aje? Wanaenjoy kukula tu sausage. Jana walikalia governor kidogo, governor kununua sausage ya asubuhi. Sasa mimi nilikuwa nataka nikuachie ya kesho, ni Sunday. Tuachie Rigiji. Na kwa vile rais atajenga, rais akijenga, sasa atuangalie pande hiyo, na wakikula sausage, our boss, the deputy president, wakule na kanyama na chapati. Sasa hiyo ni kazi ni kazi ya mkubwa wetu. Your Excellency, nataka kuchukua hii nafasi nimwalike okay. Wacha nimwalike our women pakuja aseme moja, alafu nimwalike waziri.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, Honorable Rigiji, the truthful man, the education fraternity around the church, thank you so much for coming to grace this day. And Your Excellency, the one thing that I want to say is that the presidency is the symbol of national unity. And Mr. President, there is no any other place that you can find Kenya seated together more than where we are seated today. Because this being a national school is a combination of all Kenyans in this school. And Mr. President, if there is a place you will see Kenya, it is here. This is a school where you meet Kenya. These girls know no religion. These girls know no tribe. These girls are just Kenyans. And so, Mr. President, my only one cry as a mother and a woman leader in this country is that this Kenya is lacking infrastructure, enough infrastructure. They need more classes. They need more dormitories. And above all, Mr. President, there is a strong cry for an administration block. And Mr. President, putting an administration block in Limuru Girls is equal to building an extra block in State House, because this school belongs to it's a national school. And so, Mr. President, when you do an administration block for this school, then you'll be building State House, because you'll be building a nation. And we want to believe that this is what you're going to do for us. Thank you so much, Mr. President, for creating time to come and be with us. And this school also, they never said, has produced Honorable Millie Kiambu, who keeps our majority leader on toes every day in Parliament. And the only person who threatens Ishongwa is Millie Kiambu. And I want to believe that this school is going to produce more of the same girls. And finally, Mr. President, I would want to say I'm a mother of teenagers. And anytime things get nasty in the house, like any other mother, I also get nasty. And I tell them, tunafunga hizo simu, hakuna kuangalia simu, hakuna TikTok. And my girl, who is only 18, keeps telling me, nitahama kwa hii nyumba. Na hajawahi hama. So, Mr. President, We will make noise, but you are a president in the next 10 years. And we want to assure you that we are behind you and everything is going to be okay. The truthful man behind you, we can assure you that everything is going to work well. We wish you well. Our president, our former president, may he rest in peace, Honorable Moi Kibaki, 2002, everybody was very mad with him, and they believed he had no direction in life. But 10 years later, we kept crying that he would come back. So we really want to believe that after this noise, you give us an assurance to rejoice. So, Mr. President, welcome again to Kiambu County, and I want to tell you that this is just Kenya. And my last request to you, Mr. President, is that we, as the people of Kiambu, want to make a request to you that you may consider the Kiambu County and give that this school is seated on a 60-acre. Maybe you could give us a class, a CDF class through the MP here, so that we can still have a number of students from this area, so that they can also enjoy coming into Kenya, also with the rest of the Kenyans. So if we could give a class to the MP for this area, so that he can also accommodate the qualified, not the unqualified, the qualified girls in this county of Kiambu, Mr. President, we shall forever be grateful. May God bless you. Thank you so much for having time to come to be with us, and may the Lord bless you.
Asante, our women rep. Now it is my honor to invite our cabinet secretary, Waziri Machogu, to come and take us further. Asante.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, the Governor of Kiambu, my good friends, the members of Parliament, led by the Majority Leader, Kimani Ichung'wah, my other Member of Parliament who has just come in, who I want to recognize, my friend Dindi Nyoro, the Chairman of Budget, Makovi Kwake, Your Excellency, the Permanent Secretary is here, and all of us, the teachers and the students, good morning. Your Excellency, this is a great day for Limuru and Kenya, because one of our remarkable institutions in this country, Your Excellency, is Limuru Girls. This institution started way back by a Musungu farmer for his 4 daughters, with the 4 daughters as now a registration of 2,264 students, and it has consistently and continuously performed very well in national exams and co-curricular activities, Your Excellency. We thank them because for last year exam, Your Excellency, 2022, out of 388, all of them passed well, and Your Excellency, they are transitioning into higher education institutions of learning, 346 of them to university, and the other road, which is about 10%, to our TVET institutions, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, they are going to be the first beneficiary of the system that you launched the other day of new university funding model, which is going to ensure that those particularly from poor families, from poor backgrounds, will be able to get access to our education in our education institutions. We also thank you, Your Excellency, because of that, and also because of CPC. We assure you that we are in course. We assure you, Your Excellency, that anything that you are going to do in this school, Kimani Ichung'wah knows, when he was a young boy, courtesy of his father Ngugi, who happens to be a good friend of mine, kama hatukuweka kiboko kidogo angekuwapa leo. Kwa hivyo, Your Excellency, because I'm also a resident of Kiambu, coming from very near here, a subject of Ngugi, my friend Kimani Ichung'wah, present known as Nderi, anything you say, particularly the new facility that they are starting here, is a walking distance from Nderi to here. So as you are messenger, as your representative, Your Excellency, I undertake that I will be doing the supervision up to the stage that we will be able to complete that building. With those remarks, Your Excellency, I now want to invite His Excellency, the Deputy President, so that he can be able to invite you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, all leaders present, the Chief Principal, members of the teaching staff, warembo wetu wa Limuru girls, God is good. And all the time. Munisalimie kwa hewa, Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Your Excellency, we are happy to accompany you here to this great school. I have come here severally long time ago when I was district officer Limuru. For many years in the 90s, I used to come here to follow up what is happening. One time President Daniel Moi sent me here to bring his contribution when there was a walk to raise money for development. I can confirm to you, Your Excellency, that for the days I served here, these girls were of very high discipline as they are today. And I also want to observe, rightly so, that the weather around here is conducive for academic excellence. Ile baridi na kuanga hapa, Your Excellency, huwezi insia kwa darasa. Hata kama umebomoa ugali, huwezi lala. And that is why this school continues to do well. Your Excellency, I want to ask these girls to be very focused so that one day you can be women of substance. You have what it takes if you take care of yourselves. Your principal here, Teresa, have told you she is my neighbor. What she did not tell you is that we grew up together. She was a very beautiful girl. And, and she is still very beautiful. Why? Why she is chief principal of such a great institution is that she was very tough. She is still tough. I am not surprised. We tried to confuse her, to mweke kwa box, akaruka. And and I'm sure if she had been an easy girl and listened to some of us, we were not very good people. Tumekuwa wazuri tu, juzi rais ametuonesha njia, tumekuwa watu wazuri. Tulikuwa tunataka kumpeleka namna hii, tugemchenga na hangefika hapa. So since you have a principal who is a role model, please take care of yourselves when you go home. Our boys are good people, but they are also not very good. Men are good people, but they are also not very good. So you know already? Oh, muko na network? So take care of yourselves so that the future is bright for you. Ambia hao vijana watulie, wapatie nyinyi nafasi. You shall compete with them on equal footing at the right time. Si iko namna hiyo? Vile rais ako hapa, atangangana na ile maneno gumu ya ujenzi, ya kupata administration block. Lakini mimi kama Rigijini jaribu kumaliza ile shida kidogo ya wasichana. So tupange bashi kidogo, si ndio? So Your Excellency, hii mambo ya bashi ya hii wasichana, hiyo wacha mimi nipange, ndio wakule hiyo chapati, hiyo kuku, soda, nini, hiyo maneno, si ndio? Munapenda soda? Which one? Which soda do you like? Sasa wafanta ni wangapi, ya Coke ni wangapi? So Your Excellency, ndio nikuachie ile maneno kubwa. Wacha mimi nitafute milioni 1 niwachie principal ya bashi hao wa rembo, so that it is important, Your Excellency, you are here, hao wasichana wajue ya kwamba Uncle Willy alikuwa area. Si tuko sawa sawa? So we wish you well. and we know you'll be women of substance. You'll come and join this country and join us in national development, in serious professions, and you are people who are equal to the task. So let me request with humility for all of us to be upstanding and help me to usher in Uncle Willie, the President of the Republic of Kenya. Azungumze na nyinyi.
Aya, asante sana Rigiji, tafadhali tuketi chini. Asanteni sana. Viongozi wote wenzangu walio hapa, wazazi wa shule hii, walimu wale wengine wote, pamoja na wanafunzi, hamjambo? Hamjambo tena? Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Hebu nimsalimie hewani hivi nione. Asanteni sana. Mimi kwanza nataka nichukue nafasi hii nimshukuru Mungu kwa kutupatia nafasi tufike shule hii ya Limuru Girls. Nilikuwa hapa 2018 na nimefurahi sana kupata nafasi ya kurudi hapa tena. Asante sana kwa kutukaribisha. Nimezungumza na wasichana wa shule hii wakati nilifika hapa na wamenieleza mambo mengi ya shule ya Limuru Girls. Mwalimu mkuu pia ametupatia taarifa ya vile mambo yanaendelea katika shule hii. And in a very special way, I want to thank the parents. I have a very good report from the chief principal about your partnership in ensuring that this school is managed well. Pongezi sana wazazi. Asanteni. Mimi vile vile nimeongea na kiongozi wa wanafunzi. Amenieleza vile mko na nidhamu, vile mnafanya homework, vile na vile mnafanya bidii. To the student body, congratulations, pongezi sana. Leo mbali na mambo mengine mengi ambayo tumekuja kufanya, tumekuja kusherehekea miaka 100 ya Girls. Mungu kwa njia yake ya kipekee tangu ianze shule hii miaka 100 imepita. Tukianza na walimu vile wanafunzi vile mmesikia wanafunzi 4. Leo tuko na wanafunzi zaidi ya 2000. Safari yote ya miaka 100, wanafunzi waliopita katika shule hii wamefika wanafunzi 13,000. 13,000 girls working in different places, different professions have gone through this school. And with it, great history has been made by this school. And I am confident that this school shall continue to shape the future of many girls and the future of our nation. Na kwa sababu hiyo, tukisherehekea miaka yale Mungu ametujalia 100 imepita, vile vile tunatazamia kuungana na wasimamizi, wanafunzi, wazazi katika pia kufikiria ni vipi shule hii itaendelea kutekeleza wajibu wa kupanga wasichana wa taifa letu la Kenya na elimu ya sawasawa, ndio tuhakikisha kwamba wanafunzi zaidi na Wakenya zaidi wanafaidika kutokana na masomo yanayopatikana katika shule ya Limuru Girls na katika mashule zetu zingine zote katika taifa letu la Kenya. Nimesikia Ishungwa amesema mambo mengi, chokes, sijui quartet. Hiyo mambo yote ni mzuri, lakini mimi na Rigiji tumefloat kwa sababu sisi ni watu wa mashambani. So mbali na yote ambayo yamesemekana hapo, we take pride in the education of our children. And that is the reason the government of Kenya will continue to invest resources commensurate with the importance of education in the Republic of Kenya. Tulikubaliana ya kwamba tukiunda serikali, mambo ya muhimu ya Wakenya na umuhimu wa kuzidi ni mambo ya elimu. Sababu tumeajiri kwa mwaka huu walimu 35,000, the highest ever recruitment of teachers in Kenya's history. It is because we value the education of our children and the education of Kenyans. Kwa sababu nimeambiwa hata katika shule yetu hii ya Limuru Girls kuna upungufu ya walimu, na nimeambia Machogu watu ya TSC, so that I'm told there are 6 critical areas so that we can give you, hata wakati tunangojea kuajiri next year, we will add an additional 6 teachers at least to this school, so that we can reduce the gap between the teachers that are supposed to be here and the teachers that are here. Tutaendelea kufanya hivyo katika mashule yetu yote. Vile vile kwa sababu ya masuala muhimu kushughulika na primary na secondary school. Vile vile katika marekebisho yetu ama reforms ambayo tunaendesha katika sekta yetu ya elimu. Pia TVET pamoja na universities zetu tumesema we are almost doubling the resources that will be available for our TVET education and for our university. Tunaongeza budget ya our TVET institutions from 5.2 billion every year to 10 billion beginning this year. Especially ya tertiary, our TVETs and universities, for a while, for the last almost 15 years, have been struggling because we were not courageous enough to take on the challenge that is. This is a challenge we cannot continue to postpone. And that is why the government of Kenya, I announced about 2 weeks ago that we have a new funding model that is going to provide adequate resources for teaching in our TVETs and in our universities, because our human capital is the single most important resource that we have as a nation. Na tusipo we are going to compromise the quality of our education, and we are going to make it difficult for our institutions of higher learning to deliver on quality education. So I want to promise the education fraternity, from primary school through secondary school, through our TVET, all the way to our universities, that the government of Kenya is seized of the importance of that sector, and we are making deliberate, intentional interventions to make sure that we streamline that space. Mimi vile vile nataka niseme kwa shule yetu ya Limuru Girls, nilikuja hapa nikawaahidi bus. Nimeleta ile bus, lakini nimekuta wanafunzi wameongezeka. Walikuwa 1,400 siku ile nilikuwa hapa. Sasa ndio hawa wamefika 2,000 and something. It is almost you have a whole new school. So nitatafuta bus ingine next week. nitumane tena basi ingine next week, kwa sababu hiyo basi 2 kwa wanafunzi 2,000 ni kidogo. So we'll add an extra bus. Ndio muweze kupata nafasi ya kushughulika na elimu yenu kwa njia inayofaa. Nimefurahi hata zaidi kusikia mwalimu Chief Principal akisema nia yenu, nia na mpango hii ni kuongeza nafasi ya watoto wa Kenya watakao kuja katika shule hii. I am very, very happy that you are thinking of increasing enrollment in Limuru girls to 3,000, and we are going to support you. Kwa sababu tunataka historia mliojenga, desturi nzuri mliojenga, ambayo mmeweka hapa ya watoto wetu kusoma katika njia inayofaa, pia to benefit more girls in the Republic of Kenya. So we will assist this institution to create the infrastructure to support 1,000 girls, if possible, maybe an extra 2,000 girls going into the future. We can have a school with a good tradition, and we can benefit more girls with this great tradition that you have built. So tutashirikiana pamoja na nyinyi. Nafikiri Wizara ya Education, mmesikia vile nimesema, so make necessary arrangements so that we can work with the board and management of the school so that we can support the infrastructure that will give us opportunity to have more girls coming into this school. Vile vile mmesema ya kwamba mnataka kujenga administration block pamoja na library pamoja na resource center. Na mwalimu mkuu amenieleza ya kwamba wako na milioni 28 na hiyo facility ni karibu 100 na kitu. So mimi nataka tukubaliane na mwalimu mkuu na management, hiyo milioni mtatupatia. Mimi mwenyewe nitatafuta contractor na hiyo pesa ingine hatutawauliza. We will deliver the facility to you when it is complete. And we want to deliver it in under 1 year. We want to make sure that it is ready in under 1 year. Kwa sababu unajua hawa makontrakta ni watu wako na ujeuri mingi. Inataka mtu ya kunyorosha hawa. So nikiwaachia the rest of the money. And with it, mwalimu pia ameniambia wanafunzi wengi wako darasa, wanafunzi karibu 68. Na mimi naona hiyo ni watoto wengi sana mahali pamoja. So with that facility, we are also going to help you deliver another 7 classrooms so that we can reduce, tunaweza kupunguza congestion ambayo iko katika madarasa yetu, so that we can deliver education in an environment that gives the best opportunity for our girls to learn in a good environment. So tutashirikiana namna hiyo, na nimefurahi katika shule yenu